Module 3. Up to date. If something is up to date, that means it's modern and it includes the latest information. Would you describe yourself as traditional, trendy, a computer addict, or a gadget freak? How would you describe yourself? These are gadgets. They are like small and useful machines. And this is a thermometer. If you use gadgets occasionally, not always, then you are a traditional user. If you use them more, then you are a trendy user. If more, then you are a computer addict. You can't stop using gadgets. If you are pretty much involved with gadgets the whole time, then you are a gadget freak. Personally, I am a gadget freak. I spend a lot of money buying new gadgets. I always want to have the newest and latest technology, and I am too much involved with gadgets. How has technology changed our life compared to 100 years ago? If we look at our life today and 100 years ago, what are the differences? Technology has drastically, completely changed our life. People now can go shopping, attend meetings or universities. When you attend, you be present, not absent in a university or school, or you can chat with family and friends who are hundreds of miles away from you using smart devices, using technology. What kind of machines and gadgets? What are gadgets? They are like small and useful machines. These are gadgets right here. Do you think will exist, will be available 100 years from now? I don't know, maybe we will probably have machines that can beam us like teleportation. You can go from one country to another in a blink of an eye at the speed of light. Or maybe we will use flying cars, maybe for transportation, for moving to different places. A. Discuss. Do you ever in your lifetime use the internet to help you with your language learning? If so, if this is the case, if this happens, what do you use it for? The internet always helps me with my language learning. I use it to search online dictionaries, find words, definitions, and meanings, and for online courses. I can take English lessons online. B. Read the text quickly and choose which title, A, B, or C, is the most appropriate, suitable for the text. A. English is all around us, it's everywhere. No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers. Learning English with new technology. Now read with me. Today, many computer experts are people who know a lot about computers, claim, when you claim, you say that something is true, that traditional language learning methods, the way that are used in learning and teaching a language, used in classrooms, will gradually means slowly, a little by little, be replaced. When you replace something, you remove it and you use a newer thing. By newer methods. Some of these new methods include e-learning. E is short for electronic learning. Attending virtual classrooms. Attend, you be present, not absent. In classrooms, but not traditional classrooms, normal classrooms. No, they are virtual. Virtual means done using the computer and the internet. using tandem email. Tandem email is when you send an email to someone who speaks the language you want to learn. You want to learn English? You email somebody who speaks English and he's interested in learning your own language. You want to learn English, he wants to learn Arabic, so you email each other. And using interactive CDs. What does interactive CD mean? Listen, the video you're watching right now is not interactive. Why? Because you can only watch and listen, but you can't speak or type, write anything. Interactive means it allows you to speak or type or write something. E-learning is short for electronic learning, and as the name suggests, as the name implies, the first thing that will come to your mind when you read electronic learning is that it's any kind of learning environment which is electronic. Environment, the thing that you use and the people around you when learning are all electronics. On the internet, there are countless sites, countless you can't count because there are too many, a lot of sites, websites, dedicated especially for language learning. These websites contain worksheets, interactive games, puzzles. Puzzles are games that involve a lot of thinking. You think hard in these games. Quizzes like short tests and so on, etc. The list goes on and on. It is also claimed that a day may come when we will no longer have to go to class. We will stop needing to go to class. Instead, as an alternative, we will sit in front of the computer. Log on from home. When you log on, you enter your username and password to enter the system and meet our teacher and other learners in a virtual classroom, a classroom that is on computer, not in real life. Although, despite the fact that this kind of learning environment is quite similar, it is a lot like a traditional classroom. It makes the learner far more independent. When you are independent, you are not controlled by somebody. You can control yourself. And flexible, you can work in any situations and under any conditions. The teacher or moderator is like a teacher, someone who controls the virtual classroom, controls the discussions and everything, encourages the language learner. The moderator supports the learner. He keeps him motivated to analyze what and how he or she, the learner, wants to learn. When you analyze, you try to understand your needs. This is what I need to learn. And then helps him or her to achieve those ends, to be successful in learning what I need to learn. Virtual classrooms can use all the online resources, everything the internet can offer, available, and usually use a type of chat room to practice oral communication. Oral communication, the speaking skill. Another new method of language learning is tandem email. Tandem learning. What is tandem learning? It means learning with a partner who is a native speaker of the language you are learning. If you are learning English, your partner, speaks English as the first language, but who is also learning your native language. So you are a native speaker of Arabic and he is a native speaker of English. You want to learn English, he wants to learn Arabic, then you can be partners together, work together. In tandem email, you and your partner exchange emails. When you exchange emails, both of you send and receive emails. written half in the one language, your language, and half in the other. Half of the email is Arabic and the other half is in English. In this way, both you and your partner are reading and writing in the foreign language, the language you want to learn. Tandem email exchanges provide. It offers a very fast, immediate way of communicating. Immediate means very fast. Way of communicating, way of keeping in touch with people. It is real communication. Real, it's happening with a human being. It's not happening with a software. There's a man, a person that you are writing to, with a partner who is about almost the same age as you and may have the same interests. He may like the same things you do. Finally, there are interactive language learning CDs which offer a range of benefits, variety, a lot of benefits, advantages. Learners can work at their own speed. If you want to go fast, you can go fast. It's a CD, you control it, and can repeat vocabulary and phrases as often as they wish. You can repeat words, vocabulary, as many times as you want. Many times or few times. Conversations are spoken by native speakers, which helps with pronunciation. CDs use a range of media, short clips of typical scenes and situations. Scenes and situations means that you can listen to a conversation that took place at a hospital and another one that happened at the airport, interactive quizzes, and much more. So, are the days of the traditional classroom numbered? The days are numbered means they are coming to an end. In little time, we will no longer have traditional classrooms. Will the teachers be unnecessary? Not needed anymore? Well, it is unlikely. Thank God. What else would I do? It's unlikely. Unlikely means there is a small chance that this would happen. However, the new media will play an increasingly important part. It will be more and more involved in learning and teaching, in all learning, and will complement traditional English teaching. Complement, it will be combined very well with traditional English teaching rather than instead of replace it entirely. Remove. When you replace, you remove something and you put a new thing. Entirely, completely. So which is the best title? English is all around us. That is very general. No more pencils, no more books, no more teachers. Well, this is not suitable. It's not appropriate because we will still need teachers. It's unlikely. Learning English with new technology is the best title for the text. Now read the text again and decide if the following statements are true, false, or not mentioned. Write T for true, F for false, and M for not mentioned. Not mentioned means it's not in the text. At the moment, right now, there are not many sites on the internet for language learning. That is false. There are countless sites. Countless means you can't count. A lot of sites. A teacher will still be needed in virtual classrooms. That is correct. You will meet your teacher in the virtual classroom. In the virtual classroom, the students decide which areas of language learning they want to focus on. Maybe I need to focus on listening, or maybe writing or reading. That is true. The teacher will help you analyze. When you analyze, you try to understand your needs. In tandem email, both students are learning the same language. That is not true. Your partner is a native speaker of the language you are learning, and you are a native speaker of the language He wants to learn. Of all the methods mentioned in the text, interactive CDs are the most effective. They work very well. They work the best way of learning. It's better than Tandem emails and Tandem Learning and everything. Well, it's not mentioned here. We don't know if it's true. The writer believes that teachers will not be necessary in the future. That is not true. It's unlikely. Match the words highlighted in the text with their meanings. There is one extra meaning which you do not need to use. We have 6 meanings and 5 highlighted words. Countless means you can't count. A lot of. A lot of. Flexible means you can work in any situation. It means you are able to change easily. Range of benefits, a lot of benefits, variety of benefits. Complement, it will be combined very well. It goes very well with traditional learning and e-learning go very well with each other. Replace, you remove. Use instead of something else. As a substitute, as an alternative. Discuss. Which of the language learning methods mentioned in the text do you find the most interesting and effective? You think that it will work very well. Interactive CDs or Tandem Learning or what? I'm very interested in Tandem Learning. I basically can make a friend. It will not only help me learn the language, but it will also help me make a friend, meet a new friend who is my age and shares the same interests, and I learn a foreign language by communicating with him or her. Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. What do you think the advantages and disadvantages of each of them are? Well, Tandem Learning can help me make new friendships, but there is not physical contact. You can't visit your partner physically. You can only meet online. Interactive CD can be used 24/7 anytime you want, day or night, but they lack the personal touch you get from communicating with a real person. Thank you for watching this video. If you like it, please share it with friends. I will catch you in the next one, inshallah. Goodbye.